Hello, welcome to Syrita's Glow. I'm Syrita. I'm a psychic and intuitive reader. I'm going to do a sort of flip through of the Casanova tarot cards that I've got here new. Yeah, I just wanted to explain how they are and how they've been with how I find them at the moment. I have used them, so they are new, but I've used them now in my reading. So again, you could check that out on my channel and see how I've used them even more thoroughly. But yeah, I'm just going to just show you how they are. I still keep them in the box. So just to go over the box, again, you've got the full card here. That I already know this already. But yeah, they've got the imagery of Casanova. Either this is Casanova themselves or just showing the imagery here of the card that's going to be within the deck. It's nicely kind of like a glossy feel in the box, nice and tidy. This is how it comes. It has 78 cards because it's a tarot as well. So this is how it looks. It looks really good. Okay, so let's go into it. Okay, I've obviously got rid of the what can I say, the wrapping. Okay, so that's the box. Okay, so first of all, you get just a black and white sort of information. It does come in several languages. So you've got the languages here. I want to say language, different countries here that is made from. So you can just see those and see what countries can, you know, read from here. But I think it goes into, obviously you've got Spanish, I think French. Don't quite, oh, here it is, it's here, so I don't even have to guess. Yeah, so I think it's, so we've got English, it's Italian, Spanish, French, and I think German here. So again, just a little bit more into the spread here. So this is the booklet. It's all in black and white. Okay, about how to interpret. A little bit about the country, because we've got the Venice here, and all the major arcanas which it's got here of each one. So like the Fool, the Magician, the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, and so on. Basically, they're all kind of Roman numbered. So you will see that. So that because they don't have the picture, you just look at the number 0, and then you've got the Fool, okay? And then you've got number 1, and then the Magician, and it tells you the meaning of each one, what they mean, and so on. So yeah, so it goes more. These are all the major arcana. Then it goes into the minor arcana, okay, and does the same thing, okay? So it describes a little bit what, for example, we go into chalices, which is the cups, tells you a little bit about what the chalices mean, and then it goes into the ace and tell you what each particular card means as well, like the ace, and then it just goes on basically. So we've got, let me just see, yeah, number 2, and then number 3 and 4, and all got the meaning basically. Pentacles is next, be the same thing. So yeah, it just goes on basically, and it basically stops. Some of it I'll see, most of it does actually meet the tarot traditional way of what the meaning is. Only thing I would say, they use a different word, as is in knave, which is knight. So it'd be called a knight. So the knave normally, the page of pages. So they would call a knave. Sorry, beg your pardon. Knight would be a knight. Sorry, and then a queen and king is the same. Yeah, that's really it. Pentacles will be coins. Should be familiar with that if you're already a tarot reader already. And then it goes into another language basically. So you've only got it up to, if you're in English, up to 14, shall I say, and then it goes on. Okay, so that's really about the booklet. See if there's anything else. No. Okay, so that's the box and the booklet there. So about the cards, okay. So you get a first card. This is the backing of Casanova himself, I feel. I'm sure it is. But yeah, this card will be in the deck. But yeah, just showing you, introducing you into the cards of what it'll be, Casanova Tarot. Okay, so that's that. So because I've used these cards already and they've been wonders to me, lovely sexual energy. If you want to use them for love readings, you can use them from anything because it's still got the meaning of the tarot anyway. Some of them are a little bit, you know, because it's more love reading, for example, as I go through them, it might a little bit change. But yeah, I'm just going to give you a little bit of flip through, really, of what they all mean. So I do feel what I remember of them, that when there was in order, shall I say, I felt there was more naked imagery, more in the pentacles, more definitely in the chalices or cups. You may want to present that, but again, you're going to see them for yourself. So let's go into them. So like I said, I've already shuffled and used them before. Okay, so you've got the King of Swords. Anything with the king will be a 14, okay, because they use 11 for knave, which is the page, 13, which will be the knight, and then they've got 11, sorry, let me start again. 11 is the knave, 12 is the knight, 13 is the queen, and 14 is the king. Okay, so just bear that in mind as well. All right, so the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, okay, both 14 there. The Six of Pentacles, this kind of meaning what I remember of, it's more about envy. It still brings balance, but about envy. But again, you can see naked image there. Two of Cups, okay, or two of Chalices. The Knave, which is what I was saying about the 11, which is the Page of Pentacles. Six of Chalices or Cups. The Emperor, this is a major arcana. Five of Cups, okay, beautiful, with the Nun. I like that. Usually means upset and someone feeling alone, and then you've got the Nun. Interesting. Nice little twist to that. Okay. The Four of Cups or Chalices. The Strength card. This is like testing me as well. I love it. To remember, as they're all confused. So yeah, strength, inner strength, maybe holding her. The High Priestess, no, beg your pardon, this is the Justice card. The Justice, see the breasts, lovely boobies there. Two of Pentacles, I love this card, because it's all about juggling, and they are juggling people. So I actually love that. Plus it gives you really the mood of doing a lot of things, to put it that way. Excuse me. Then we got the King of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Judgment card, major arcana. Beautiful. That's all about ashamed. Ace of Wands, Ace of Chalices or Cups, the Chariot card. Okay, they're doing it inside. The Ten of Wands, Page of Wands or the Knave, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Three of Wands, Ten of Swords. Again, you like to see this like endings, but this is when they're tired of what they're thinking. This week actually does say, but again, read the book. 10 of Pentacles, which kind of means family and everything else, but this means proposal, and this is the only one I see like they're fully clothed and act appropriately. So proposals and things like that, commitment, which does still stand for in the traditional tarot, but more about that one says proposal. Okay, so the Knave or the Page of Swords, 6 of Swords, the High Priestess, really sexy. I love this one, really intuitive, as High Priestess is. Very water sign, very Pisces, like myself. The 2 of Wands, the Handman, yeah. Sun card, the Sun, the King of Cups or Chalices, the 8 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, the Lovers. Love that one, it's beautiful. The 2 of Swords, the Temperance. Okay, Temperance. This is the Queen, which is saying about the 13, Queen of Rods, or Queen of Wands, shall I say. Now this card means when someone's shy. Now Wands usually traditionally is someone very confident, but because she's wearing her mask and not really, she's revealing but she's not, and I feel more because it's about the mask. It says in the book anyway, the booklet, it means that she's a little bit shy. I find that interesting. Okay, so the 8 of Pentacles. Again, putting in effort. You can definitely see he's putting in effort there. Or she, shall I say. And it says they explained that they did in those days, or this particular female, she's got a name, was putting in effort to Casanova. Really was there for him. This is the Devil. Beautiful imagery there. It's like the beast within yourself. The 4 of Pentacles, someone keeping to themselves and ignoring the female here. What about their finances? 4 of Swords. The Knave or Page of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. Love that, as she's sorting out herself. Very, very practical, as Page, the Queen of Pentacles are. Let's leave it like that. 5 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. Oh, it's funny how they're all shuffled and they're coming as doubles. Really good. That's really weird. Don't normally get that. 3 of Swords. This means usually heartbreak, but this is like you're longing for somebody that could be possibly hurt. It explains a little bit about that. But again, I feel sometimes to read cards intuitively because the pictures help. 4 of Wands, again, it's usually about a home celebration, but this is somebody admiring from far. They explain that again in the booklet. Okay, feeling beautiful in some sense. The Queen of Cups or Chalices. The Fool card, which is the Pictionary on the box. We've got the 7 of Swords. This is a really tough one because you're going to see this within the cards as well. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Really, really different from the traditional deck. But yeah, this is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, showing the place there. Okay. The Hermit. 9 of Cups. Complete satisfaction there. Really love it. 10 of Cups. I mean, they're really getting in. I love it. I think they're great. The Hierophant. That's kept very traditional. So that's good, as it's a traditional card as well. Lovely. The Knight of Swords, but it'd be 12, okay, the number. 6 of Wands. This is the Magician, Major Arcana. 7 of Wands. The World, okay, Major Arcana. Ace of Pentacles. The Star. This is all about visualization and yeah, romantic thoughts basically, but more about hope. I mean, this is all about hope. And stars, underneath the stars, like sort of in that energy. So it talks about hope there. Again, it was saying in the book. The Knight of Wands, 12. The Knight of Chalices or Cups. The Moon, okay, so Major Arcana again. This talks about romantic thoughts under the moon. Again, you'll see in the book. 9 of Cups. Beg your pardon, 8 of Cups. Okay, 8 of Chalices. Usually this means walking away, but emotion moving away, but either moving away to somebody new. But there was a lot of going out in those days. Again, it explains that. Interesting. The Death card. I love this card. Very, very sensual. Very water sign, Scorpio energy. I love that. 3 of Chalices or Cups. This shows about, I think, love affair and more that kind of energy. Can show friendship, but just more than one. As you can see, I don't know if you can see actually, somebody else in the bed besides this lady. The 7 of Cups, fantasies there. As you can see, the gentleman in the mirror looking, or options. The 9 of Pentacles. This is about, yeah, just get self-reliant or independent. But I feel like she could have anybody she wants because she's in a good position, or she knows what she wants, but again in a romantic way, because there's someone already sleeping in the bed. Now this is the Tower. Yes, the Tower usually has lightning and everything like that, but this Tower is here. So that's the Tower. That's what they've got as imagery there. Major Arcana. You've got the 3 of Pentacles. More press as well. So it's quite evenly, I get, when I say quite evenly, there's a lot of body imagery. But there's some cards that it's not got any body imagery at all. So very explicit. It's not explicit. Get the words out. As much. So yeah, just bear in mind, so it's not every single card is actually, you know, in nudity or anything like that, just exposing any body parts. Some of them is just completely plain, you know, fully clothed. Okay, so the 8 of Swords. Okay. The 9 of Wands. The 7 of Pentacles. Now this brings about boredom, what I remember reading. Usually 7 is usually about waiting and putting in the time and seeing what can harvest. Well, this person is definitely putting in the time, but she's getting more the pleasure. So he may be a little bit bored, but it says that. Again, so you can read it differently, or you can just read it, I think, intuitively, I think personally. And then the 13, which is the Queen of Swords. Honesty there and revealing. Takes any no nonsense. She wants the truth, and she's definitely laying out the truth in her body and how she's posing, and then what she expects, I suppose. And then I've got the Empress card, which is beautiful. I love that, and I love how they show, yeah, just natural I know this is nice and groomed, but yeah, just natural. I love that. I think it's beautifully done, very feminine. So as well, obviously it could be to anybody, masculine or feminine. And then you get extra cards just showing it's from Lo Sabargo. I can't even say that. You know what I mean. This is the name. And just saying a thank you of you purchasing the cards. And if you want more details, I think they've got their website and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's really that. Really, like I said, I just shuffle. Again, people just use it any way you want, but yeah, I hope you like that. So let me just shuffle now. Okay, so let's ask, how do they feel about you sexually? How do they feel about you sexually right now? Okay, and you can cut the deck into the pile 3, or just make them drop out, whatever you're saying, or do your spreads, because there's spreads in there. A few spreads, what I remember of, I'm sure. Spreads. Yeah, there's spreads that could be used, or if you know your spreads already, then great. But yeah, so how do they feel about you sexually? Right now. Okay, so let's see. So I'll just cut them into a pile of 3. So let's see. Oh, okay. So we've got the Tower. So there's change. Okay, then I read this as like you've got the 3 of Pentacles, so you can collaborate, or they want to fix things with you. Kind of got energy here. Possibly want to fix things with you, but yeah, just invite other people into the mix, and that will be interesting to change things up. Again, got the Tower again, very plain there. And then your outcome here. But they're going to feel a little bit restricted or stuck, or they feel a bit frustrated, maybe even sexually. So that's how I kind of read in here. Let's see the overall. You've got the 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, they're either coming in an energy that they are single and they want other people in the mix, basically, to have a sexual experience. I don't know, with yourself. But yeah, becoming single. Let's see what's underneath. Yeah, they're fantasizing you, 7 of Cups. So yeah, that's how I kind of read it, really. So yeah, I'll just put it back in into the bundle of cards and shuffle it there. So yeah, so that's your, well, I was going to say your reading. This is your flip through of Casanova. I hope you've enjoyed this video, just me giving you a quick look and flip through of how I use them, what they look like. I hope you like what you see, and if you've actually purchased these, then I hope you enjoy them. If you've got them already, I hope they've given a bit more insight before you even open them. Yeah, they're quite affordable as well. Say they're under, I mean, I didn't pay much, so I'll say it's around, I'm in the UK, so around in the £20 just in that sort of like reach. So no more than £20. It shouldn't be any more than that. But yeah, I really love them. I love the colour. I love the card stock. That was another thing as well. They're really easy to shuffle, as you saw me shuffle. As well, it's thick enough. So yeah, I love it. Also very smooth. I like them quite glossy. As you can see, the shimmer on there. So nice little matte and gloss sort of look to them. I love that they've got Casanova in it. I just like the brown. I like the edging around it. I don't mind the Roman numbers as well. I've got familiar with them, and I just love what the imagery really brings. So yeah, I'm really loving these cards. I couldn't wait to get them, and yeah, I've been enjoying them and using my reading. But if you want to see more how I read and see if they're useful for you before you even purchase, that you can check out on this channel, or Syrita's Glow. Also as well, if you want to read in yourself, you can always have a reading with myself and see how I use these cards if you want these particular cards to be used as well. That's on my channel, which is www.syritasglow.co.uk. That's my website. You could get an actual reading from there, but again, it will be in the details in the description below. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this flip through, and I hope you enjoy your deck when you receive them, and how you use them. Okay, anyway, take care. Okay, bye.